Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome Colorado Rockies.
And towing the slab in this one, Chase Stolander. What do you have on him, Siggy?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
All right, ready to get underway. Jeremy Pena digs in now.
Jeremy Pena.
And we're underway in Denver. The 1-0. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Doyle gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Alvarez measures 6 feet 4 inches. 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
Let's go, Rockies!
That one misses. Ball 3.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. And he walked him.
That's down. Ball 4.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Man at first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a foul ball. Just settling in here at Coors Field.
Ball.
One now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
That one to first and foul ball. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him. That ends the frame. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Cody Bolton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies.
Number 6, Edouard Julien.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Out.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ball 1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball. That's inside.
Fought off foul. That's off the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Next to hit, Hunter Goodman.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throws. Save!
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
No outs. Runner on second. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it goes just foul. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Troy Johnston.
Left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. Relay throw home. He's in there. And they lead by 3. Now it's the rookie first baseman. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Runner at second, nobody out. Check swing called strike. And a count 2-1. Now one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Willie Castro.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Comes through with the RBI. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 6-0. There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cody Bolton gives way, and the opener fails to get them a single out. So not what they were hoping for. New pitcher on the mound in a minute.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Angel De Los Santos.
Well, they need someone to stop the
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
He was all over that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ball 1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Man at second. High fly ball, shallow right field. Johnston coming in on it. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Joey Loperfido.
Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Out to short, Julian. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Oh, great stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder, Troy
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Angel De Los Santos departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Houston.
New pitcher on here, Stephen Okert. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Troy Johnston now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two down, nobody on. Towards first, Walker takes it himself. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Rockies are down quietly. They lead it, though, 6-0. On to the third inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Johnston on his way over, and there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
Ball one, no strikes.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
This one in the air right field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man aboard now with one away.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Walked his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
Come on, Chase.
Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-2.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Hey. The 0-1. This one popped up. Castro under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Nope. Ball, that's in.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Doyle settles under it, and that's the third out. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 6-2. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, number 7.
Rumfield.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Nope.
And another
That's ball
ball.
3.
That catches the corner. That one hit to right. Smith settles underneath it. 1 away.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman, Willie Castro.
That
Ball
one ran
inside.
inside, almost got him.
That's ball 2. Ball.
And he walked him on 4
Take the
pitches.
base.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Brenton.
One
Doyle.
gone runner at first. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Misses
Ball.
again, 5 in a row.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases,
Up
and
next
he
for the
just takes it
Rockies,
away.
Left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Rockies.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Steven Oker done for the night, And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian King. First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Carros digging in for the Rockies.
That's out.
That catches the top part of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 6-2. Back here in Denver, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
Here we go, Chase.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Nope, that's inside.
And there's the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Let's go, Rockies.
And that
Ball
misses. And the count is 3-1. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Cam Smith.
Hey! Ball. Inside.
He's
Ball
just
2.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Astros.
So digging in, Joey Loperfido. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The Rockies leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One left for Houston. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Coors Field, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Edouard Julien.
Edouard Julien.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one.
One more time.
To the right side, Walker. He takes it on his own, and one gone in the 4th as they get the
Up
leadoff
next for
man.
the Rockies, designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher, Hunter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 2. Goodman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021.
That's a
Ball 1
ball.
there.
That's ball 2.
That's
Inside
inside.
ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the Rockies, right
Fastball off the
fielder,
plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Goodman at second with 2 down. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Outside corner, got him looking. It's the Rockies 6 and the Astros 2. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Hey.
2-1 now. Fastball for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Nope. That's inside.
Let's go, Chase.
Ball to strike. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
So now, with one away and a man at second, now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
First activity in the bullpen for the Rockies, Renan Bernardino. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And now it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Let's go, Rockies.
In the dirt. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chase Stolander is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
RBI there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now Correa up to hit.
Ball, that's just out.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-0. Hard hit. Could be extra bases. Coming home. The relay throw. He'll score, and it's 6-5.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one kicks away from the catcher, and the runner holds.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2. Just misses with that one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. That one almost got him.
That's ball 2.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Astros 5.
Now pitching for
Back
Houston,
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, A.J. Blueball.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Rockies, first baseman, T.J. Rumfield.
That one not close. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. The 2-1. Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. Payoff pitch. That's towards center. Myers under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman.
This is Willie Castro.
Castro.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Christian Roa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there. The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
For the Rockies, left fielder.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Jake McCarthy. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit down the line and left. Looks like extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One run's in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
All one.
McCarthy over at second, one down. Blue ball checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's outside.
That's out.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Edouard Julien. He's already homered here in this one.
Outside, that's a ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball. Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 8-5. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Now pitching. for
Righty
the
reliever
Rockies,
out of the pen, Juan
number
Mejia.
47,
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Tried to
Nope, that's a
backdoor him
ball.
with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Zach Agnos preparing to come on if needed. Herget warming up as well. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. That one fouled off. The 2-1. Taps softly to the right side. He'll do it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Digging in, Yainer Diaz.
Let's go, Rockies!
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-6.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Going to count 1 and 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Astros,
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second. And now 2-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. 3-0 down. And that is out of play. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Juan Mejia will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Here's
for
a
the
new pitcher from the
Rockies,
pen, Zach
number
Agnos.
36, Zach Agnos.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Johnston flying after this one. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, we're starting over 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Ball, that's low.
Altuve on at second with 2 down. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. All even now at 8 apiece. Back here in Denver, here's Colorado's DH, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
And a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Ball one there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder, Troy.
Go ahead run on base. Troy Johnston will hit next.
Ball. That's inside.
Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Outside.
Nope, outside.
And a full count now. The Rockies with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. A.J. Blueball out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
The
Houston,
Astros turn
number
to a new arm on the
73.
mound, Christian Roa.
You can do it, Rockies! Let's go, Colorado!
Ball.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Now a quick throw to first.
No,
and he
he's in
dives
there.
back in safely. Hard liner. And that is that. So one left for Colorado. Score remains at 8 apiece. We go to the top of the
Leading off for the
7th, and
Astros,
stepping in for the
first
Astros,
baseman,
Christian Walker.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in
Nope.
this at bat.
Ball 1.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Agnos measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Cam Smith.
That's a ball. Yeah.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Joey Loperfido.
So next up for Houston, Joey Loperfido. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hard hit to right center. Doyle, long run. Reaching for it and brings it in. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back here at Coors Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one off the mark.
Down.
1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. And now 2-2. Ground ball right side. Altuve handles it. Slings to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 9-8.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Now here is
that's
Jake
out.
McCarthy. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Got him.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman Kyle Carroll.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Carros, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Base hit center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the
Up
top of
next
the
for
order.
Rockies, the shortstop Edward Julian.
In the dirt. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 9-8 ball game.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
44,
Jimmy Herget.
Jimmy
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Herget.
At the plate
Leading
is
off
the
for
Astros
Houston,
catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one missing inside. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Three and two now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And a bunt towards third. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
One down, runner at first. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Runner on the go. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And the go-ahead run is on base.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
And fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. The run scores from third, and they've tied it again.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
That's outside.
And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Now throw to first, but back easily. Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Payoff pitch. Up the middle, and a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jimmy Herget won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Runners on the move. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
A sliding stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 9-9. Nick Allen comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Nick Allen.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Edouard Julien.
The shortstop, Edouard Julien.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball 3.
Mickey Moniak in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Next for the Rockies, designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
That one missed. The Rockies with the go-ahead run at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. Relay throw. Safe. And they take the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Christian Roa won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Houston,
Ryan Weiss
number
gets handed the
51.
rock out of the pen.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
So up next, Hunter Goodman. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Moniak at third with nobody out.
That's ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 1. That's ripped into the outfield. Myers on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in to score the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder, Troy Johnston.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And the 1-0. Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside. And that's ball 1. That one missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. Cracks his bat and pops him off. Correa fires in time.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman, Willie Castro.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Swing, and he popped it up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the dirt, but kept close. He swings and fouls one off. That's too low. Full count now. And they'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Diaz moving under it. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Through 8 full, the Rockies on top here, 11-9. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. We go to the ninth. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Fouled off left side.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay, safe. He beats it.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
One down, runner at third. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Finds his way through, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's one. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.